Paraguay gets a bad rep. I've been here for a year. Is the bad rep deserved? Well, I personally don't think so. Obviously, I've been here for a year. I love it. It's very beautiful. It's very warm. Most of the year. It gets super hot in the summer. People don't even know Paraguay. There's a lot of hidden gems here. This is the Casa Rosada. This is the actual center of where the president of Paraguay lives. Usually there's a helicopter behind there. Yeah, I think it's lovely. There's cool vibes. There's great places around. The people are pretty nice. They're nicer in Colombia, but yeah, it's great. You got cool places like this. It's very affordable. So I think that the bad rep is undeserved.
You moved here for business, so what type of business do you have?
Yeah, so obviously I have some software businesses, some apps, some software as a service. So I've been traveling the world for a few years, lived in places from Asia all the way to Colombia. And ultimately, what attracted me here was obviously the 0% tax for foreign income. But what made me stay is that it's a great place to run my business because the costs are low. It's got a great time zone in America. It's a growing international community, and yeah, it's just a kind of an up-and-coming place, which is what I really like.
Okay, so you said you lived in Colombia before. Like, why did you leave Colombia and move to Paraguay?
Well, I love Colombia, and that's kind of the first place where a lot of people think of. Obviously, Medellin has got all the rep, and it is an incredible city, the city of spring, but obviously it's a lot more dangerous, that's just a fact. Medellin now is way more expensive. It's kind of the Miami of Latam. It's kind of worth checking out different places anyway, not just going to the most popular place, I think.
Okay, so what pros can you give me about Paraguay since you've moved here?
The pros?
Yeah.
Well, the meat. The asado, the grill here is incredible. You get incredible cuts, which are very different from like the cuts we're used to, like T-bone or whatever in New York. You don't get that in like normal butchers here. But the cuts of meat are incredible. They've got a bunch of meat. They're exporters of like veggies and meat here. It's a country the size of Germany that has got 7 million people living in it. So you can imagine there's a lot of empty space, a lot of space for agriculture and all that.
Okay, so just to like wrap things up, you moved here because it's great for your business, super affordable and safe. Is there any other reasons?
So apart from the fact that it's affordable, it's safe, I guess those are the main reasons. The downsides of Paraguay, maybe we can talk about that as well, so we're not just kind of sucking on its dick, if you will. The matches, they got the worst matches in the world. The roads here aren't very good, right? Because low taxes, so private roads, there's a lot of bumpy rides you're going to catch. It does rain a lot, so some days you do get kind of flooded, not physically flooded. And even though Paraguay is an electricity exporter, and they have got 100% what's it called? Aqua energy, the dam.
They got the Iguazu Dam.
The Iguazu Dam.
So they have 100%
hydroelectric.
Hydroelectric.
So they have 100% hydroelectricity. However, the actual local grid here is about stable. So there's some blackouts. The internet is super fast. I have over 100 megabytes in just our places. Those are the main reasons. Does it have a beach? No. Is it Rio de Janeiro? No. But you get different things here, right? It's a great base. It's also very well located. It's close to Chile, flights away from Buenos Aires, flights away from Brazil, not too far from Colombia and all of that. So, maybe we can get some shots later of the skyscrapers here to show the contrast between the old and the new. Okay, so one more thing while we're having the cake is I want you to look at this place. This is probably one of the nicest places in the city, and it's half empty. And that's what I really love about Asunción, about Paraguay, is that just there isn't that many people here yet. Having a delicious coffee, a delicious cake, and cheers to you. Okay, so after a big day of walking around the city and showing you some of the landmarks, we've built up a bit of a thirst, so it's time to drink about 15 of these Negronis at the Negroni Bar here. It's a nice, well-known rooftop you can come to check out. And do you have any other questions?
Okay. Before we go, tell us about Nomad Money.
Okay, so Nomad Money is an app for your mobile phone which helps you track your global tax residency status, because of course, as we've talked this whole video, Paraguay is a beautiful place, but the reason I came here initially was because of the fact that they do have a 0% or very low tax rate, effective tax rate for foreigners. So it's a great place for that. However, it's a massive headache doing it. You either have to do it yourself, which is an absolute nightmare and takes forever, and you have to go to a million places, or you do it with one of these lawyer types that charge you thousands of dollars really to fill out the forms, and you have to do most of the work yourself. So basically, apart from tracking your stays, so you're always compliant, because as you know, you get taxed depending on how long you stay where, and Paraguay provides part of that puzzle. But if you stay over 183 days in another place, you might become a tax resident there as well. So the app helps you stay compliant, and you can also actually manage all of your residency and immigration stuff within the app, which is a 10x improvement over the way I had to do it. And I'm just trying to make this place and the digital nomad lifestyle more accessible for everybody. So cheers to that. Thank you so much for your help, Alma. You've been a superstar. And if you want to come to Paraguay, if you want to learn about this type of lifestyle, head to nomadmoney.io, download the app.